How much should you risk per trade in your trading account? This is one of the most common questions that I get from you guys, and I'm here to answer it in a way that's going to make you think about your life in a deeper way of what you have to lose and what you have to gain. So check it out. Most traders say the cliche is never risk more than 1%. We also hear don't risk X money. I mean, we can talk about percent and money, but I want to think about this on a deeper level. Let's start with percent and money though. Some of the guys that I follow, Richard Dennis turned $400 into $200 million. Averaged 100% a year for 19 years. How did he do it? He risked really big. He had many 50+% drawdowns. If you risk more, you can get more. Also, Ed Seykota is another one of these guys that I follow. What did Ed Seykota do? He turned a client account from 5,000 to 15 million, and he said in Market Wizards, risk nothing crazy, like 5% a trade, not more than 5% a trade. So you can risk big. Now, here's what I want you to think. You can risk 100% at times. When is that? When you have a small trading account and you just got a raise or you just got an increase in income and you've got a lot of money coming in that's going to bail you out and you have something that you believe in and it's not going to change your lifestyle, you could risk 100%. If you do that consistently, you're going to lose everything. However, again, if you have your bills are paid for, you're not risking your lifestyle. On the other hand, if you're not working, you have no income, and say you've got a $100,000 trading account, you have to be very careful because if you're living off that, you lose the money, you lose your lifestyle, you got to go back to work. That's one of the reasons why if you have income, it's way easier to trade. But here's what I want you to think about. Check this out. Think about do not risk your lifestyle and what you have to gain. So if you risk your whole lifestyle, you got to change your lifestyle, you got to downgrade, move, and it doesn't significantly change your life, that's not an asymmetric trade in your favor. You don't want that. But if you're not risking your lifestyle, but if you win, it can really change your life, asymmetric bet, you can go for it. So for me, I'm at a point where I could risk 100 grand on a trade if I really believed in it. It's not going to affect my lifestyle if I lose, but if it really wins and it takes off, man, now I can afford to have kids easily, buy a house, buy a boat, buy farmland, right? So just think about like what you have to lose and what you have to gain, not necessarily percentage or dollar, like make it real. So hope you find that helpful. Anyways, if you want to see our trading system, comment MTP down below. This is the one that I use and where I can risk big, so check it out.